If you take a look at the weekly crime report, the numbers mostly look good. Crime as a whole down nearly 11%. Crime in most categories declining year to date. But arsons are way, way up. This time last year, there were 33 arsons recorded. This year, 72.
Could you explain what are some of the main factors that might account for that?
In a nutshell, there are a couple different instances where lone people, like one person, has set multiple fires.
A big example of that, 36-year-old Stephanie Register, who admitted to Krem that she caused the fires that burned more than a dozen vehicles in 5 garages. One serial offender like that can make a big impact on the stats.
That helps explain some of it. For some of it, we don't have an explanation. Sometimes we can't give you the reason why numbers have gone up or numbers have gone down.
But there are some theories. For one, pandemic restlessness might play a role.
There are anecdotal stories from the people in the field that were suggesting, the increase, the regular increase that we see could be attributed to kids being home more and not in school.
Police also think it's possible the release of certain suspects from jail could affect crime as a whole.
Most of our crime is committed by a small percentage of people. And the reason I give that explanation is I think that might be a reason. And again, I can't quantify it, but that could impact the arson numbers as well.
Have you seen specific instances where people who were released from jail this year then went on to reoffend?
Not directly related to arson, but in other crimes, absolutely.
But really, that means the only factor we have any hard evidence for those serial arsonists.
Sometimes it is just an anomaly that we can't pin it to anything.
That said, both police and fire say that when the raw number is small enough, even moderate increases in crime can look huge when converted to percentages.
When you have a small n, a small sample, 1 or 2 or 5 has a pretty significant impact on the statistics.
That's also true of the murder stats in Spokane right now. As a percentage, they've also doubled. But when you look at the actual increase, it's gone from 4 to 9.
The smaller the number, the easier it is for that to happen.
Casey Decker, KREM 2 News.